What's going on, Sublime Squad? Thanks for tuning in for another rousing edition of Ineffably Sublime. I'm Deej, and with me as always, Mitch Bloom. What's going on, Mitch?
So I wonder if Easter's coming, and with eggs, what are they gonna? Are they still gonna dip eggs and do Easter? I guess when you Easter egg hunt, you're not using real eggs. Never mind, that was dumb thinking.
I guess
no, maybe
some people do. Some people do. Yeah. My ex-wife does for some bizarre reason. She will dye eggs and then hide those eggs in the morning. And I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, yeah. I'm not interested in this shit at all.
Yeah. The Belchers do it in Bob's Burgers. They hard boil all the eggs, and then they dye them, and then they hide them. Now, this is a cartoon, obviously, because then one gets lost, they can't figure it out, then it's going, then it's starting to get ripe, and they can't find it and everything. It turns into an episode. But, I think we've only ever been... Yeah, we've never done real... I mean, we used to dye them. Izzy was never much of an egg dyer. We did it one time, I think, of all the years. She just never was really into it.
It's just, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get what I liked doing it when I was a kid, I guess, for a little bit. But now I just think it's weird, man. It's very weird.
If you really think about every holiday's weird. Every single one.
Yeah.
In one way or another. In some fashion, it's just fucked.
I mean, I'd like to know. I know that I've done this a time or two, and I can't remember exactly what it is. But like, what's the deal with eggs and Easter?
I don't know, because Easter has absolutely nothing to do with a bunny and doing eggs and baskets.
I know it has something to do with spring and new beginnings and thing. I know it has something to do with that, but
then make it separate.
When Amanda comes back.
Yeah. I thought she was back. I thought I heard a little bloop. Oh, no? Okay, I didn't think so.
Must have been my voice trailing in and out.
No, it wasn't I literally thought I heard her jump back in. Yeah.
No?
Well, maybe we'll remember. Probably not.
Yeah. Anyway, in other news, I'm about halfway through Mickey 17 right now.
Oh, you're able to see it already? You're pirating it, illegal.
Well, let's not out each other. I am watching it on a website.
Okay. There, you're outing yourself.
But no, I found it on a website. It's a pretty good copy of it, actually. Not bad at all.
Uh-huh.
And
not bad copy or not bad movie?
Both. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's a little how you say,
weird?
Slow.
Oh.
Weird.
Okay.
Definitely weird. It's so far it does trail off from the book a little bit, but in a way that so far hasn't bothered me.
Oh, so it's not a Ready Player One trailing off.
It's not so far off the beaten path that I'm like, what the fuck? Actually, what they did in the movie, I'm like, yeah, this tracks. This makes way more sense in the book.
Oh, okay.
Because the book, I was like, why did they do that? Like, so this might be the first time ever that I think that the movie is better.
That doesn't happen very often. Oh, sorry, mid yawn.
No, it definitely doesn't happen very often. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, that's good. I hope you enjoy it. I mean, I don't care if you enjoy it or not. I mean, it has no effect on me either way. But
that's true.
Yeah.
So what about you? You watch anything nice lately? Anything good?
No. I was getting ready to watch Daredevil, got to Disney Plus, fell asleep as I was on Disney Plus website. Or do you call it website? Site. Page? App? On their main. I was on the main screen and I fell asleep that fast that I woke up and it was still on the main screen. And I was like, well, I'm in no mind of mindfulness, whatever, to be watching this. So I just shut it off and went back to just regular TV and watched, back to talk about Bob's Burgers. I watched about 4 or 5 Bob's Burgers last night. Nothing new, though. Weekend. Don't think it was just the same old Same old 5, 6 shows that we watch. No flicks.
Hmm.
Yeah. Finished
I mean,
Heat.
yeah, I'm about the same.
Yeah. I stopped halfway through Heat because it's a very long movie. The one that I told you about with Pacino and De Niro
Oh yeah.
from '96. Such a good movie, but man, it could be slow. And yeah, I finished it. Man, I'm trying to think. No, I think we already talked about this. That I watched it was a sports documentary on the 92 USA Olympic basketball team.
You might have told me about it. I don't know if you talked about it on here or not, but you might
I'm
have.
not sure. If I didn't, if I did, I apologize for talking about it again. But if I didn't, it's on Max. Like I said, you won't care because this was like before your time, but it was when the US Olympic basketball team finally was able to allowed to bring professional athletes to their team. It used to just be college kids. And they weren't doing all that great. Well, then for the 92 Olympics, they said, you know what, we're bringing, you can do the stars. And that team was absolutely loaded. Like, all but one player is in the Hall of Fame. It's that loaded.
Damn.
Had, Jordan and Bird and Magic and, Karl Malone, John Stockton. I could name the whole team, but I'm not going to. Well, so there was a rumor because, like I said, this is in '92, so there was no interwebs, there was no Googles or anything like that. But there was a rumor that had floated around that there were a bunch of college kids that beat that team in a scrimmage, but nobody knew if it was for sure anything. So this was a documentary basically telling that story of how this group of college kids actually beat the dream team in a scrimmage. It's really good.
That's wild.
I mean, with you, you're not a basketball fan. You don't give a shit about, those players that I do growing up. So that would really do nothing for you. But if there's anybody that grew up, in the 90s that followed basketball, it's a great documentary.
So, I mean, it sounds cool. I can appreciate a good sports documentary.
Yeah. But like I said, it won't have the same cachet,
Sure.
if you will. I was telling my buddy Joe about it, and I kept telling him, I said, you got to get Max just to watch that at least. But I watched that. It was I think that was a couple weeks ago. That's really the only thing of interest. I was watching something this morning about, it was on Max. It was something about called video. It's about video games. It's like it's a 6-episode series talking about video games, I believe. All I know is the first one talked about how Nintendo became Nintendo. How, Nintendo before was basically a card company. That's all it was. It made.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then it talked about all the ventures they did till it got to the video game system.
Did you ever?
Go ahead.
No, you're good. I wondered if you ever watched that other documentary I had told you about, the one about Pez.
No, I completely forgot about that.
It's fucking interesting too.
And it's just about Pez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not remember this at all.
Pez and Pez dispensers.
Huh. Is this
Incredible.
on Max?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, is it? Netflix has some damn good documentaries.
It was very interesting.
I watched. They have one about video games too. Netflix does. They also have one that I watched about baseball cards. That ends up turning, and it does like a total right turn into like damn near a Jerry Springer kind of moment. Because the kid that did the documentary, his dad got him into collecting baseball cards, but then the father, when the kid was like 10 or 11, just up and left the family.
Damn.
No idea where he went. And it ended up turning from we're gonna teach you about, the history of baseball cards to I'm confronting my father about why he left me. It was wild. It was so wild.
That's so weird.
It is very weird. Yeah, because it was like about halfway through, I'm like, God damn, I just want to know about baseball cards. I don't give a shit about this dude. Then by the end, you're like, it was good. I'll just put it that way. It made you feel really bad for the kid that was doing the show, and it tugged on your heartstrings, tugged on your
Heartstrings, yeah.
heartstrings. Yeah, it did some tugging. Did a good old tug job.
Tug job.
Good old tug job.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
So that's it for me. I'm tapped out. I think we should end it right now.
It's been about 30. So, we could. Anyway, let's see, the holidays.
Let's do the holiday. Amanda went balls out with the holidays. There's a lot to talk about.
Oh, Amanda's back.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Hey, we got something we want you to look up.
What's up?
Why Easter and eggs are synonymous.
Yeah, why do we do a bunny and eggs and baskets when it was the death and resurrection of Jesus?
All right, so eggs symbolize life, rebirth, and resurrection, which mirrors the Christian celebration of his resurrection. Their oval shape are seen as symbolic of the stone rolled away from Christ's tomb.
Oh.
Okay, and a bunny?
Hold on a minute.
The bunny's just a bunny. Maybe the bunny's just a bunny.
Rabbits are associated with Easter. A secular custom with roots in ancient pagan traditions, particularly the festival of the goddess of Eostre, who is associated with spring fertility and rebirth, with the rabbit as her symbol. So it's more, the rabbit is more to do with spring than Easter.
Okay.
So I was kind of right.
You were kind of right.
Yeah. Interesting. So weird that they're like, let's just mash them together.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you. If we really dive into every single holiday, it's just weird. There's just some weirdness to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like an old person, but of course it's all commercialized. They got to commercialize every effing holiday.
I mean, they do. That's just, it bothers me too.
Yeah. And it doesn't even bother me anymore. I'm just numb to it. I just realize that everything's just a reason to, make money and to, have sales on furniture and cars and other shit.
I really do hope that we are here for the day that like aliens show up and they're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like,
they're only going to need to be here about 10 minutes and then they're going to be like, all right, yeah, we're out. We're going to go find somewhere else. You guys are weird.
Really hope that I'm around to know.
Yeah. It might not be that long.
Yeah, you're right. It might only be a few, maybe
sometimes I feel like Men in Black might actually end up being a documentary. Or not a documentary, but a true story.
Based on a true story?
That there are aliens walking around, in human masks. And, I don't know.
I always feel like either that's either accurate. Like this is either like a prison planet or the planet like where, you know what I mean, where people are just sent, like aliens are just sent here.
Garbage. It's a garbage planet.
Yeah, just go. Yeah. You go to Earth. Go fuck around down there. They're fucking idiots.
Yep.
So who knows? But I hope that someday we get answers and we're like, why? What is happening here? Anyway, so today's go ahead.
Yeah. Our holidays for today, and there's gonna be some stories about these. So we've got Awkward Moments Day, which is almost a daily occurrence for me. Oh yeah. So today I told the lady that I am Autumn Bloom's wife. Because I walked in, because they know It was the place in Shawville that they sell like pies and stuff. And I thought the lady looked familiar, and I was like, "Oh, I'm like, you're Dusty." I said, "You're oh my God, I just forgot her daughter's name that used to come visit here. Um, oh my God. Uh, shit. And then oh my God, what the hell's her name? Well, whatever her name is, I was like, "Oh yeah, you're so and so's mom." She's like, "Yeah, you're Izzy's dad." I said, "Yeah." I said, "And I'm Autumn's wife." And I was like, but
That's
she
the
didn't.
best.
Luckily, she didn't hear it. I think I said it low enough that I don't think it was really heard. Why can't I
That's,
think of this girl's name?
that's amazing.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's Awkward Moments Day, Forgive Mom and Dad Day, Goddess of Fertility Day. Hey, we were just talking about fertility.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. National Agriculture Day and National Sloppy Joe Day.
You know, I often introduce Wesley to people as my father's grandson.
Ha!
I
Nice.
mean, like, this is my father's grandson, Wesley. It's fucking awesome. People are so confused.
I love that. I love the whole. I think we might have talked about this on the show, but next time I tell somebody to have a nice day, you've seen that meme where like instead of telling somebody to have a nice day is a lot better than saying enjoy the next 24 hours of your life.
Oh yeah.
I want to say that to
that's
somebody.
all the fucking time.
I want to say that so bad. It's like enjoy your next 24 hours.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
All
I
right.
would say I always tell people have the day you deserve.
Oh.
So,
I mean,
you know.
I've never really expressed.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I've never gone above what I usually always just say. I've never,
Oh,
yeah, whatever the word is.
you remain predictable. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I always just say, have a good one. Have a good one. That's it. So, okay, so let's, oh,
I
yeah,
was at
no, yeah.
Walmart. I was at Walmart yesterday. No, yes. And this kid that was running the self checkout, I like heard him say, "Have a good one," probably 15 times
Oh,
when I was just standing there. And then as I'm like getting ready to check out, I looked at him and I lock eyes, and he just goes, "Have a good one." And I just said, "I knew it."
you,
And I said, "You have a great day, sir." I was like, how many fucking times a day? It was so
yeah.
robotic. I hated it.
That is terrible. Terrible. Julie. Fucking hell. It's Julie's mom. I kept wanting to say Lucy, but I knew that wasn't that girl's name. Julie's mom works at the place in Shawville. Okay. So, what is the meaning of Awkward Moments Day? You should ask. Well, let me tell you.
What is the meaning of Awkward Moments Day?
Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you too. We're going to tell everybody. Awkward moments are those that cause embarrassment, and they pretty much happen every day. Word. Maybe we forget what someone's name is. Wow. After not seeing them for a while. Maybe someone says something crazy. Wow, look at that. This is just me. Maybe someone says something crazy at a large group meeting, and no one knows how to respond. Like that time, I think I told you this story about the time when we had the goddamn plant meeting. And then during the plant meeting, we ended up, oh my God, the therapist lady. Is her name Lucy? Lisa. Lisa was going to do the stretches.
Happy Mitch Day, everyone.
Yeah. So then we're doing the quad stretch. And then she said, well, she said, this is Mitch's favorite stretch. And she said, make sure to keep your, how'd she say that? Keep your back straight, keep your butt tight. And I said, if I had $1 for every time I heard that in front of everybody, because then Brant was standing right next to me and he's like, what? And then then everybody was just like, what did he say? Or no, I said story of my life. She said, keep your butt tight or, keep your butt flexed or something like that. And I was like, huh, story of my life. Like, what? Why? Why would I say in front of, 50 people that the story of my life is keeping my butt tight? Anywho, um, let's see. Okay, so maybe we forget someone's name after not seeing it. Maybe, let's see. Maybe someone says something crazy at a large group meeting and no one knows how to respond. Okay, that was where I stopped. Maybe some awkward things were said after having a few too many Irish beers yesterday. Awkwardness abounds everywhere. Whatever the case, today is a day to embrace all the awkward moments that arise in life and to just let them happen. By viewing them in this way, the awkwardness might even begin to dissipate as well. On this day, people also share their awkward moments with others, which are sure to be a laugh. Well, looky.
Happy Mitch Day.
Guess what, buddy boy? We're there.
I love it.
Yeah. So you can do Forgive Mom and Dad Day.
Yeah. Forgive Mom and Dad Day is a day for all sons and daughters who fairly or unfairly have felt wronged by their parents. The day's creators, Ruth and Thomas Roy of Wellcat Holidays, describe it as such. Is there a parent alive who has not made mistakes? It is time to let Mom and Dad down off the wedding cake and into the world of mere humans. Besides, you're an alleged grown-up now, and it is time
allegedly.
Allegedly. It is time to stop living your life as a reaction to what used to be. What it all adds up to is let bygones be bygones. Stop wallowing in your teenage angst and try to reconnect with your parents on a meaningful level. Cool.
I guess. I mean, I don't really have parents, so womp womp.
Womp womp.
I just got exited out of Discord there by accident.
Oh, you're still on there though, so that's good.
No, I mean Discord on my phone because I'm not touching I'm not touching my computer.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, all right. So now this day in history, which is whatever today's date's going to be, the day that this airs. Russian cosmonaut Alesky Leonov becomes the first person to walk in space in 1965. Huh.
Okay.
Good old Alesky. And then Lord Stanley of Preston pledges to donate a challenge cup for the best ice hockey team in Canada on this date in 1892. This changed to include American teams in 1914 when the Portland Rosebuds joined the Pacific Coast Hockey Association in 1914, and the first American team, the Seattle Metropolitans, won the cup in 1917. The National Hockey Association was changed to the NHL later that year and became the sole owner of the Stanley Cup in 1926. This might be a divisive opinion. I think the Stanley Cup is by far the best looking trophy of all professional sports.
I can agree with that.
By far. Yeah. Love it.
Great use of the word. Yeah,
yep.
I totally agree.
I mean, the NFL one is mid. The baseball one's kind of lame because it's just a bunch of flags. The basketball one is, I think, just a ball and a.
I'm not sure I've ever fucking seen the baseball one. The World Series trophy?
Yeah, it's not that nice. Yeah, like I said, by far, hands down.
Ew.
Yeah,
it's very
like I said, it's even below mid. It's sus. How about that? It is
sub mid, yeah.
Sub mid.
Yeah, that's weird looking.
Yeah, by far, I love the Stanley Cup.
What about golf?
I don't know if I've ever seen golf trophy. I mean, depends on, I guess. Well, because everyone's got a different trophy. Every tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think there's any that really do it for me there either. Yeah.
Definitely agree that the Stanley Cup is the coolest.
Yeah. The World Cup, it's really bad. It's so small, too. I don't understand. I mean, it's the fucking World Cup. Billions of people watch this thing. And then their trophy is like, it feels like it's like not even a foot long. It's just really small.
Is that the golf trophy? It's got to be. Those guys are definitely golfers.
Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. Is that the Ryder Cup, maybe?
I don't know.
Huh.
Interesting. Well, we can do the news here. I need 1 second. Hold on.
No. I will not give you 1 second. You get back here, you motherfucker. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Golf World Cup. That might be. Yeah, I don't know what that would be. Golf World Cup. Wonder if that is like that Ryder Cup. I don't know. The ISPS Honda World Cup of Golf. Huh. I'd honestly say I've never heard of that. Huh. All right. Well, now we know. Still lamer. Like I said, I like the Stanley Cup the best. Let's see, because I think.
Sorry, Wesley was being suspiciously quiet.
Was there a good reason for it then?
He's just chilling.
Oh, cool. Lord Stanley. That's right, because they always say sometimes they'll say Stanley Cup, but then they'll just say Lord Stanley's Cup.
Oh yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got the news up?
News is up.
Word. Okay. Holy fuck! It wouldn't let me read this article without allowing ads, and it had 200 ads blocked.
Oh my god!
And now I have them all turned on, and it's like insane.
Oh my god! I'm getting blown up here.
Holy hell! Okay.
I don't want to swipe for the next story. That's taking up half my fucking screen. Swipe for the next story. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck. Jesus
Lord.
All right. So former Freemason, age 51, found drunk and naked inside of a huge pipe organ with a toy gun and a remote control police car. Says he got lost while trying to hand out cheeseburgers to the homeless. Holy hell.
So he's handing out cheeseburgers naked with a toy gun and a police car. That's a lot of shit there. Well, that's going on. If that's fucking him right there, there's no goddamn way he was handing out cheeseburgers. He should be the one getting cheeseburgers handed to him.
Dude. All right, so the 51-year-old was found lying inside one of the biggest organs in Queensland. Glenn Langford was in court after arrest at Freemason Center in Brisbane CBD. He had intended to give burgers to the homeless, but necked a bottle of whiskey. The organ is feared to be too damaged to repair and was insured for $1 million.
Well, what the hell was he doing in it? Was he fucking it or what?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Damaged how? Sticking his dick in things or what?
So a former Freemason found drunk and naked inside of a huge pipe organ has appeared in court accused of damaging the historic instrument insured for $1 million. Glenn Langford was arrested on Wednesday after allegedly flooding the Brisbane Masonic Memorial Center and setting off the fire alarms.
Jesus.
What the hell? The 51-year-old faces charges. Okay. Yeah. But he said his intentions were initially well-meaning at the night, and the night had got out of hand after downing a bottle of Johnny Walker. Oh, damn. Somehow my night got out of hand. I drank an entire bottle of whiskey, and I don't know what the fuck happened. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
So the court was told that he had been meaning to hand out cheeseburgers to the homeless. Food was left scattered on the floor in the Grand Hall of the Heritage listed temple in Brisbane CBD. Well, I don't know what the fuck that means, but which features one of the largest organs in Queensland for the fourth time. We know.
Yeah. This is a very repetitive fucking story here.
Yeah, I hate news articles that are repetitive like this. It's insane. It is feared that the organ installed in the the 1930s may be too damaged to be repaired because for the fourth time, it was insured for $1 million. In case you didn't know, Mr. Langford is charged with allegedly
There it is. There's my word.
allegedly damaging a number of the organ pipes and destroying a part of a decorative wall. He was also discovered naked along with clothes, a remote-controlled police car, and a toy gun. The magistrate heard from Mr. Langford's lawyer, who explained that he had last week lost his job and was getting over the breakdown of a 16-year relationship. All right, yeah, this is understandable.
Yeah.
Christ almighty.
Oh, there's a picture of there's pictures of the damaged wall.
Yeah, just this is so weird. He was granted bail on the condition that he stayed more than 100 meters away from the center. So don't go back to that building.
Yeah. Stay out of that. I'm assuming it's a church.
I
with
don't
an
even
organ
know.
or whatever, the CBD. Stay out of the CBD. Keep your clothes on.
He said things just got a little loose. I was out of it. Well, yeah. He apologized to all the righteous Freemasons everywhere. I did have a lot of cheeseburgers to give to the homeless. I'm going to see a shrink and don't drink.
That might be my favorite part of the whole thing. I did have the cheeseburgers. You got to believe me. Like, the cheeseburgers were with me. It's just I just decided to keep drinking and then go in and just absolutely ransack this CBD, whatever the fuck. Central Business District. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God.
I need more from that article. That's the thing is they tell you details that they don't elaborate on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very repetitive news story. It's funnier than hell though.
But
like I would just like what at what I want to know the series of like the chain of events. Like at what point what was bought first? Were the cheeseburgers purchased first? Was it the Johnny Walker purchased first? When was the toy gun and the police car purchased?
And why was he like and the fact that he was a Freemason was brought up several times.
Yeah. Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, Freemason, it's like, all right, yeah, you're a Mason. Good for you. You get to put a little magnet on your car saying you're a Mason and you go to a meeting, whatever. Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Oh my God.
In my own headcanon, what he did was he handed out at least one cheeseburger
to himself.
or to a homeless person, and was allegedly handed a bottle of Johnny Walker. I'll just drink this whole thing. Like, what could go wrong?
Oh my God. I just don't understand. He
does look like a homeless person.
That's what I was even saying at the beginning. I said he looks like the one that should have been getting cheeseburgers handed to him. You can obviously see he's missing a tooth. Not that missing a tooth means anything, but it's just how disheveled he is. He's very happy in that picture.
It's just very odd. This is from this is from 2018.
Oh, I wonder how he's doing now. We should have like a where are they today kind of things. So because now Glenn would be 57 and he's 58, maybe 58.
Yeah.
Did he ever go back in the CBD? Did he ever have to pay back for, breaking the walls and, damaging the pipe organs and pissing on them or whatever? Because then they say it was wet. Then they say something was saturated.
Yeah, they said he flooded it.
Oh, okay, he flooded it.
I just how?
Yeah.
Like, how did he?
Did he set off a fire alarm? Did he just?
He wanted to. That's what it says.
Yeah. I mean, was a toy gun like a water gun? But
He's
still, how much
arrested
water?
after allegedly flooding the Masonic Memorial Center and
With
setting
piss?
off fire alarms.
Like, did he piss all over the place?
I have no idea. This is bizarre. There are lots of Glenn Langfords. I'm sure there are.
Oh, man.
So this is in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, I caught that. I think halfway when you were reading it, said there was something in there about Australia. Wow. That's a hell of another news story. I'm telling you, Amanda, you get some doozies here for us. Oh, he's no longer a member.
He told
Shocked.
7 News he was sorry for any damage he caused of the pipe organ and the reputation of the Freemasons. And they're like, "Yeah, you're no Freemason of ours."
He's gonna try to give out more cheese. I'm assuming at some point between 2018 and today, poor Glenn has probably given cheeseburgers to the homeless.
Probably.
Yeah.
He probably made it happen. That's good.
Yeah. Good old Glenn Langford.
Fucking insane.
Naked toy gun wielding, police car remote controlled, ripping out pipe organs and punching walls, flooding floors. Man, I wish there would have been a security camera.
There might have been.
I mean, it's possible. 2018. I don't know. All right.
So we're gonna be doing divisive opinions today. I guess that would be also known as controversial opinions, hot takes, if you will.
Yes. I will. People say I will die on this hill. That's a term that I would loosely correlate to this.
Sure. Yeah.
This is a hill I would die on.
Yeah.
That's more of the yeah. I don't know why we went silent. I was waiting for you to say something, I guess.
You're just more of the
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Was that me? Oh, I'm sorry.
You said nothing and you just went, yeah.
Well, no, I didn't. Because
Yes,
I
you
did say more of the did I finish? What the hell did I fit? At least in my head I finished my thought.
You went more of the yeah.
Motherfuck. I know I finished. In my head I know I finished my thought there. Not with saying yeah. Anywho.
So divisive opinions.
Do we want to do our personal ones first, and then we'll find the ones that Amanda found for us? You want to do it, or you want to go backwards? You want to do it the other way?
No, let's do ours because I don't know if they'll be on here.
Okay,
they may or may not be.
That's true.
But mine are very weird, obviously, and I'm sure yours are different too.
Mine, I know most of these I think I have mentioned these on this show before, so I don't think I'm not going to shock the world, with these takes that I have.
Well, I can't wait to hear them. Do you want me to start? This one involves you. This is when I made my list.
Okay, go for it.
We're sitting at work, we're watching TV, and immediately I have a problem with a commercial. Do you remember?
I remember you having a problem with a commercial, but I cannot remember. Once you tell me the commercial, I think I'll remember. 2
adults fighting over goldfish crackers.
Oh, the goldfish. Yes, because then you looked over at me and you're like, goldfish crackers. And I was like, yeah.
I think they're for children. I don't think they're for adults.
Fuck you.
Listen, I'm going to eat them if they're presented to me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go out of my way to buy them. I would buy Cheez-Its over those any day.
Oh, I
didn't love them.
Yeah. But they're not for kids. They're not, That's not even the angle that they go for, is for children.
I don't know. I just think it's weird.
Is it just because is it because of the way it looks? Like it's like you're eating little
yeah.
fishies? Is that what it is?
If they were like
big
any
fish?
other thing, no. If they were any other thing, I would get them.
But since they're little fishies, you think they're for kids.
That's what it reminds me of. Yeah.
Up yours. I love goldfish crackers. Like I said, but no, I will agree with you with if I'm at the store and I see Cheez-Its or goldfish sitting next to each other, I'm going to grab the Cheez-Its just because I love Cheez-Its. But
that's really all I'm saying. Like, if you're going to, if you want a salted cheese cracker, go for the better version. Like,
yeah, but goldfish are good though. Autumn bought like a thing. It looks like oh, hey, there you go. What the hell is that? Butter beer?
Ew, I don't think that would be good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Are they?
The Harry Potter goldfish. Huh.
Butterbeer is fucking gross.
Huh. Ooh, they're kind of caramel. I don't know. I think I'd be out on that.
Listen, in Harry Potter, they drink what's called butterbeer, right? And it looks like beer, but I know it's like sweet and delicious, like toffee or butterscotch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you like butterscotch.
I do.
So you would probably fucking love butterbeer. There's countless recipes up for it, and I've made it one time, and it was gross.
Okay.
I maybe should reserve, my opinion of it until I go to Disney World someday or Universal someday and go to Harry Potter World and try actual butterbeer. They serve it hot and cold.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Harry Potter's stupid. Anyway.
That's a divisive opinion.
There we go. Yeah.
Holy shit.
The music sets me off immediately. That stupid little chimey, what's stupid. It sounds like a kid's, it just sounds just idiotic. I hate the music to it. Hate it. Anyway. Fuck Harry Potter. Yeah. So there's my first opinion. Fuck Harry Potter.
There you go.
So here's one that Izzy told me that this was the first thing that she said. She said the fact that you hate banana nut bread, she said, just boggles her mind.
Ooh, I don't like banana nut bread either.
Okay, so it's not really that crazy. All right.
No.
All right. So that's what she said. Yeah. Banana nut bread, I don't. Yeah.
Amanda's on the other end just being like, what the fuck did I get into with these fuckers?
Somebody made it for us. We were all in the kitchen, and Autumn and Izzy are both like, eat this, eat a bite. And I'm like, I'm not eating a bite. They're like, you like bananas? I'm like, yes. They're like, you like nuts? I'm like, yes. They're like, you like bread? I'm like, yes. They're like, well, you're going to like all this. I'm like, no. Stuck it in my mouth. I chewed it once. I spit it immediately spit it out. I'm like, no. All those together is just disgusting. I can't. So that was the big thing that Izzy was adamant about. She's like, I just cannot believe you don't like banana nut bread. I said, I don't. I think it's disgusting. Banana nut bread is the Harry Potter of bread.
Oh man,
yeah,
that's fucking funny.
Well,
I don't like bananas at all. So
okay, yeah, so you wouldn't like it at all. Yeah, and I love bananas. I just had a peanut butter and banana sandwich this morning. No, I didn't. I had it last night. No, I had it yesterday morning. I don't know. I had it at some point. It hasn't been that long ago.
I want to like bananas.
Oh,
they're just not my.
Yeah, I don't remember when I had it. Now that I think about it, I think it was Sunday that I actually had it.
Find out next time on Ineffably Sublime.
I do know, Amanda, it was sometime in this year, 2025. I had a peanut butter banana sandwich. But this is Thursday. Tuesday. We worked.
Jesus.
I think it was Tuesday when I came home because I was starting to feel a little crampy. I had a goddamn PB&J literally 6 hours ago. I had two of them.
Okay.
Yes.
Since we're on this divisive opinion thing, peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do you peanut butter both sides of the bread?
No.
Like both both pieces of bread and then jelly in the middle of that?
No.
You peanut butter one side, jelly the other.
Peanut butter, yeah, peanut butter. I do that with anything, no matter what it is. If there's two things that I spread, yeah, you got one on one side, one on the other.
Okay, all right.
Because sometimes I'll have the combination of butter and jelly. I don't even do the peanut butter. I skip the peanut butter. It's just a butter and jelly sandwich. And it's not bad.
I'm gonna
I'm assuming
glaze
you've
over
never
that.
had you've never had just a butter and jelly sandwich?
We're gonna glaze right over that one.
No, we're not. We're not glazing. We're gonna talk about this shit.
That sounds horrible.
No. There's
no.
nothing. Yes. Oh, you son of a bitch.
I can't.
Just try. You like butter, right?
It doesn't work like that, Mitch.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Because there's
you
times
literally just proved this didn't work with banana nut bread, and then you're trying to fucking do the same thing.
We're not talking about that. That's from a long time ago. We're talking about now. That doesn't. Yes, butter on one side, jelly on the other. I'm telling you, it is. I've been doing that for 30 some years.
Oh, that explains.
I remember growing up because there would be times where we wouldn't have, toasted.
I would do that. I would do yes.
Yeah, I'll even have it raw. I'll raw dog it too if it's just limp, just a limp bread.
I can't. That's insane.
No, it's not insane.
If the bread was warm,
no,
I'm not gonna take cold bread out of a bag and put butter and jelly on it and eat it as a sandwich.
Yeah, why not?
Absolutely not. That's wild.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope. Can't. Let's. Okay. My number 2 is that I put always ketchup in the fridge.
What? Maybe. It's majority of the time it's in my fridge.
Yeah.
Like even when you first buy it, you just jam it right in the fridge.
Yeah, I like it cold. Cold ketchup on hot food. That's the way it goes.
I can't really call you names or anything because but my ketchup's pretty much always in the fridge too. But when I first buy it, it doesn't usually go straight to the fridge. I guess that's really the only condiment that I ever really have.
Yeah, but I mean, I like
but
it
then
cold.
If I had to, oh man, see, I like cold ketchup, dipping my fries in cold ketchup. But if I make a burger and there's cold ketchup in there, it kind of grosses me out a little bit. Like I feel like with the burger, it's got to get warmed up to like at least room temperature.
Well, again, Mitch and I have decided that instead of saying that we're picky, we're purists. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm more of a purist in burger faction than you are. I don't even like ketchup there. So I will eat it.
Yeah.
I will eat it, but I don't have an opinion about it.
Okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't. Yeah, that's not an opinion. I would not. Yeah, this is definitely not in the. That one's an okay opinion. I won't say anything about that.
All right.
So now my number 2 is anything with and we just talked about this in the crossover episode. People haven't heard this yet, so you haven't heard it yet, but you will hear it in a couple weeks. Anything with the word salad at the end is gross. It does not matter what kind of salad it is. You name a salad, I'm going to say, ew.
What if you made your own salad?
I mean, it's got to be like, if it's like a meat salad, where it's just a salad of meats, like a concoction of meat, then maybe. I don't think there is such a thing.
Meat salad. What, like gummy bear salad?
Yeah, if it's a candy salad, then maybe, but nothing. Yeah, like no macaroni salad, gross. Potato salad, gross. Just salad, Oh, would you like a salad before with your meal? No, I don't. I am not a rabbit, therefore I'm not going to eat this shit.
Candy salad.
But
Fuck.
yeah,
All right.
yep.
I'm
So
with you.
anything, yeah, any salad. So, and like I said, I don't think that's super hot. It
That's a
might be a
lukewarm take.
It's a lukewarm take, yeah. But
All right.
it's a hill I will die on that a salad is gross.
Fair enough. Okay. Number 3 for me is maple syrup. Never in the fridge.
Oh, I totally agree with that.
Now, real maple syrup has to be refrigerated.
I don't ever get real maple syrup.
Well, yeah. So I don't care. My wife is she's like a syrup purist.
Mhm.
She buys, that's what she gets.
Yeah.
And I like it. It's fine. It's a little runny.
Yeah.
I'm not like the most fond of it. I will, if it's there, whatever. Okay. We got heard, Amanda. We heard you.
Heard.
Anyway, yeah. So I like regular like store-bought shelf stable maple syrup.
Yeah.
And yeah, people who put that shit in the fridge, psychopaths.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's not a hot take at all. I totally agree with you on that.
Yeah, because it ruins it colds up it makes your fucking whatever you're putting it on cold.
Yeah, you've only got a certain amount of time for whatever you're putting the syrup on for it to still have that consistency, whether it be a waffle or a pancake. You've only got so many minutes before it starts to structurally break down and then just become a big pile of goo. So if you put something cold on that, that's just going to speed up the process.
Now, I will even warm up my syrup.
I won't go that far. Room temperature is perfectly fine with me.
No, I will warm that shit
hot.
up.
Yeah, hot syrup sounds weird.
Only if you say it like that. It doesn't sound weird at all if you're just
and I bet you if you go to Dutch
syrup.
I could hear you doing that, going to Dutch panties and then be like, I want a waffles. Can you do me a favor? Can you put the syrup in the microwave for about a minute? I like it.
I would fucking do that. I
like my syrup hot as fuck. I want it to burn my lips.
And why does that bother you?
Because you would ask them to do something weird like that.
Oh man, you can never go out to eat with me.
No.
You'll be embarrassed.
If we ever do, you will have to go and you have to order first. Like I will go to the bathroom while you order, and then I will come back, and then I will order. I will just shake my head the whole time you're ordering. I will be like a nervous wreck for you. Not even for you, just being in the presence of you. To see the look of horror on the waitress's face as you're given these weird concocted ingredients that you want.
So I'll have to tell the waitress you'll have to take his order when he comes. He doesn't like the way I order.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's funny. All right, hit him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna skip over this one because I since we're on the food thing right now. So here's mine. Coffee smells better than it tastes. That's only because I think coffee is another thing that is absolute trash.
Okay, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yes.
I disagree, but I get it.
What I'm saying is, I love the smell of coffee. It's going back to the lemon and lemonade thing. That kind of weird, thing of me is I love the smell of coffee, but I absolutely hate the taste of it.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I tell you what, since I got more than you, I want to do one. I'll do one. If we want to talk about this one, but I got one more food related one.
I have two more food related ones.
Okay.
That's all I have left on my list. So.
Oh, wow. Okay. Cause then I'll have 3 more after that. But yeah, back to the coffee. Yeah. I could smell that all day. I love making it for autumn, but like I said, I can't even do a sip and I am completely out.
Yeah. I mean, it's not for everybody, but I haven't had coffee in we're going on 10 days.
Wow.
No coffee at all.
Nice. And
Yeah.
it's helping everything down south?
I don't know yet. I think it might be
Oh,
too
okay.
early.
Oh, okay. No
But
no
I mean,
crazy headaches or anything like that?
yeah, I've had some crazy headaches.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I was dreaming the other night, and I don't know what it was like a wild fucking dream. It was one morning,
Mhm.
and I don't remember exactly what was going on, but I remember in the dream somebody shot me point blank with with a weapon, and instead of it, like I remember it hitting me, and I was hit with like Thor's hammer. That was what was
Oh,
in the gun.
damn.
And it hit me in the head, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like, and I said that in my dream, and oh fuck,
Oh,
and I woke up and was like, "Oh my god!" Like I was
and
rocked with a fucking
oh,
headache.
that's awful. I'm telling you, like I said, that's one of the worst things in the world is to wake up from a sleep with a headache.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been happening to me. Um,
Oh,
I got a new pair of glasses yesterday, so I'm hoping that is something that helps. But I will say this: for the amount of caffeine that I've been consuming in the last like 10 days, which is pretty much none.
uh-huh.
Whatever I get from an occasional. I didn't have anything yesterday. No tea, no coffee, just water.
Wow.
And I didn't have a headache at all. But
That's
yeah,
good.
I mean, yeah, I feel good. I feel different than I ever have in a long time. At least in the last 6 years, I've
Yeah.
had since I started night shift. I've been abusing my body with caffeine.
Right.
Um, so not
Well,
having
good.
any is definitely a different take on things. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long
Yeah.
I can last, but I am very much looking forward to the next time that I decide to have a cup of coffee because it will fucking make me wired as hell.
Oh, yeah, you'll just be able to run to work.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Yeah. You'll
that ought to
get
be
there
it.
probably quicker.
It might even make me uncomfortable to the point where I'm like, I'm not gonna have coffee. And I might
Maybe.
just give up on it entirely. I don't know.
And
I never
yeah, it
thought I'd
may
see the
just
day.
fuck you up so bad that you'll be like, all right, I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see how it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, my next one was that yours? Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got one more because remember I said I'm gonna do one. I got one more food related one, and I have more than you. So
Okay, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
do
Go ahead.
this. Yeah. There's only one way to cut a sandwich.
Okay, hit me.
In the middle, top to bottom. No
Oh,
diagonal. You
Mitch.
do not know. Diagonal
Mitch.
is for psychopaths and for I don't know who. No. No, 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 no. I once cried. I still remember this. My mom cut my sandwich diagonal one time. I refused to eat it and I cried like a baby.
Oh.
No, you do not cut diagonal. Oh my
Why? I
God.
don't understand.
No, because you don't get as much. It doesn't
Get
feel
the
like you get
fuck
it.
out of
You don't
here.
feel like you don't you have to it's all crust when you cut it diagonal.
What?
It's all crust. All
Oh.
crust. No. And it's too long and it's too skinny and it's no. No. Middle, top to bottom. That is the only way. I will not be swayed any other way. Thank you very much. Your turn. I
Jeez.
Yeah. I've tried to do diagonal and I can't do it. It just looks weird. And it doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't taste right. I feel like you lose flavor when you cut it diagonal.
What about cut it in fours like an X?
That's probably that I would probably do that before I'd even go diagonal.
Or like you cut it diagonal but twice.
Yeah, maybe. I've never done it, but
What about the
no.
other way? What if you cut it top to bottom and then side to side?
Maybe. Maybe. But not diagonal. I don't know. Like I said, I've only ever done it one way, and that's the only way I'm ever gonna do it.
Hmm.
Now, if somebody does it for me and it's like in the four ways, now if somebody cuts it diagonal, I'm not, like if I go to you, I come to your house and then you're like, I'm going to make you this, and then you cut it diagonal, I'm not going to be like, nope, I'm not eating that. Like, fuck you. I'm not going to do that. I will eat it, but I won't be happy as I eat it. I'll have a snarl on my face, but
here's a dive into your childhood. I want to know how similar you were to me. Were you a crust on or crust off kid?
off. Crust always off. It took me
Okay.
till I was like almost 20 years old before I finally decided to eat crust.
Is there anything in your life that you still make with the crust off as a guilty pleasure?
No.
Really?
Yep. I pretty much just always eat crust anymore.
Every so often, it is very rare, maybe once a year, I will make one or two of the childhood dishes that I used to enjoy without crust
Oh, there you go. I've thought
as
about it. It's crossed
comfort
my
food.
mind. Yeah. Yep, it's crossed my mind to do it, but I haven't done it. But yeah, I used to always be crust off. Oh, I used to hate crust.
I used to love me a egg sandwich without crust.
Oh, there you go.
It was fucking awesome. Just
Yep.
untethered, pure joy going into your
Yep.
mouth.
Yep,
All right.
absolutely. That was my peanut butter and jellies. Always had no crust. No
I've
crust
never
cut in
had
the
that.
middle. Yep. It's almost like well, you say the Uncrustables. That's
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much
yeah, I guess.
Yep. You could just just dive right in. Just go full bore. Just deep throat that
throat it.
mother. Yeah. We just said the same thing. All
Perfect.
right.
All right, mine is chicken tenders are great, hot or cold.
No. No.
Yes.
The coldest I will take them. See, even eating them at room temperature is no, they gotta be warm. They gotta be hot or warm. They can't be
No room temperature. No.
even even less than room temperature.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying that like you
Or
order
you
chicken
say-
tenders, you couldn't eat them all. You put them in the fridge, you eat them later, right out of the fridge.
Oh, you're a nut job. That's bullshit. There is
No.
no way you would eat chicken tenders right out of the fridge.
Yeah,
And you
always.
dip your cold ass ketchup in it too.
No,
Right?
I don't dip
No?
them after that.
Oh.
You
don't
them,
dip
I'm
it.
warming them up.
Oh no. No, like I said, the absolute craziest I would go is room temperature. And even that is hard for me to do. Because like I said, a lot of times, anytime we order anything, Izzy's usually a chicken tender, chicken nuggets, whatever. And she's always got a couple just sitting around on the kitchen table. And I'll walk by and then I'll start to eat one. Like there's like 4. And I'll grab them. Then I'll get one, eat it at room temperature to just be like, whoa. Like, ugh, like it just tastes, it's gritty. And I guess it depends on the nugget too, or the tender or whatever. No, I gotta heat them up. Even just put them in the microwave for like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, just to get a little bit of temperature in there.
No, I don't know, man.
My
Sometimes
God, straight out of the fridge.
right out of the fridge.
Oh, that is crazy.
What now? Would you eat like turkey out of the fridge?
No.
So you don't eat anything directly out of the fridge that's been hot once.
No. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anything.
Huh.
If it's been heated and it's in the fridge, I take it out of the fridge and mac and cheese. And I take it out of the fridge and I heat it up.
No, that's gross. It only works with like poultry.
Yeah. No. Oh, and especially turkey, because when you open it up first, it's gonna smell like a cold fart. So you gotta fight that awful smell.
Well, I don't think it would work with anything else.
Yeah,
like I would never like take a burger out of the fridge and eat it like that.
Oh, that's even
but
that'd be even
pizza,
worse.
I would eat pizza right out of the fridge.
No,
you don't eat cold pizza.
In my world, cold pizza is room temperature pizza. Yeah, no.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah, I can't think of anything the only meat that I eat that it's cold is like the lunch meat, like your lunch meats. And
what's the difference?
Because lunch meat's made to be cold, I guess. I don't know.
Lunch meat Turkey lunch meat is fucking turkey that's been cooked and
No.
refrigerated and
No.
sliced. Yes.
I mean, yes, but no. No, because it's been heated. Once that thing's been heated, the molecules inside have that heatness that have been percolated and tethered and whatever. Lunch meat's always been cold. It'll stay cold, and it's okay cold. But nothing that no.
So
No.
okay, so a ham. You cook a ham, you put it in the fridge, you take that ham out and put the cold ham on a sandwich.
Now I usually heat it up.
What the fuck? Yeah, but you don't heat it up if you buy it from the store.
Not always.
Dude.
Most of the time I do, though. That's the crazy thing. Sometimes I will put it in the microwave.
I mean, I've done that. Yeah, I'm not saying that you don't do it. I'm just saying that it's like, I don't know, man. I just think cold chicken tenders are fucking awesome.
No.
Would I eat them rather? Like, I'm not going to buy chicken tenders just to take them home and put them in the fridge and eat them like that. Like,
that's the only way I eat them.
that's borderline fucking psychopathic. But I would, however, ask, a restaurant to do it a day ahead of time if I really wanted that.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
If I really wanted it, I would be like, I'm going to order chicken tenders tomorrow. Can you make them today, put them in the fridge, and serve them to me cold? I hope 100% ask that.
And I hope they fart on those chicken tenders and chicken nuggets right before they give it to you.
I would 100% ask that question. Now, listen, did I tell you what I did? Remember when I told you I had that fucking thing at Starbucks that fucked my whole weekend up?
Yeah.
I called Starbucks the next day.
You did. Oh my God.
To find out why. What could possibly have been in there that wrecked my stomach?
Oh.
And the guy was like, "Did you get it here?" I'm like, No. I got it at the Du Bois Hospital. He's like, "That's not a Starbucks." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but it is a Starbucks." He goes, "Yeah, I get what you're saying." He goes, "I have no idea how they would have made it." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'm just trying to see."
I can't believe you would fucking call about that.
We talked for like 45 minutes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't do this show anymore. I just can't. The thought of you oh my God. That's like me. If I eat a burger, I'm going to call McDonald's. What'd you put in this meat? Tell me what you put, every ingredient. What do you put in this?
He was happy to talk to me.
Was he really?
He seemed to be.
Oh my God.
He was genuinely concerned for me.
Like that poor lady in Reynoldsville or whatever. Big Run.
Oh, man.
The Big Run lady?
Ruined that lady's life.
Poor lady's probably dead now because of you.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this too loud, but I don't know what's going on, but the past 2 nights at work, the almond has not affected me whatsoever.
Really? And you were like right there. You were within, face shot of it too.
It didn't bother me. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You might grab that. You got that tolerance to it now.
Yeah, I don't know, but
maybe
weird as fuck.
It is weird as fuck.
Or you want me to do my last one? It's still food related.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
All right, this is another one you and I talked about.
Okay.
Just in the last couple days, but in my personal opinion, most of the time, I think number one, soda is best from a can.
Some of it, yes. Depends.
I know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I've never had one that I preferred any other way, unless it's from a fountain. That's different. I hold them in different regards.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of what you can just buy from the store, always canned. Matter of fact, I wish you could buy canned 2 liters. That would be fucking awesome.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I would buy that every time.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, because like I said, I think if I really, really I'd have to do like a taste test. Because I think how I said that the other day, how some things I think is best out of the bottle first. I don't think I would ever do that. I think the best I would do with a bottle is second, always behind either a can or a fountain drink. Right. I don't remember how I said it, but now after just having a Coke fountain drink, I would do a Coke fountain drink first. Like Coke, I would do fountain drink, can, then bottle. But like I said, Mountain Dew, can, fountain drink, bottle. Yeah, a lot of them are going to be bottles, might actually be last.
I just feel like a plastic bottle loses its temperature the fastest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you don't have a problem with it, but I cannot do warm soda in any capacity.
Oh, I can drink warm pop. Nope. I just got a couple 2 liters yesterday at Dollar General because they're doing a deal 3 for $5. And a little bit before we started the show, I just grabbed the 2 liter of Pepsi and just chugged it right straight from the bottle. Just
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
And
No, I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, within 10 seconds I was burping like there was no tomorrow. Yeah, I have no problem with room temperature soda. Now I'm not gonna. Well, no, I will. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm not gonna just pour a whole glass of room temperature soda and drink it. I would, if I'm just too lazy to push the button to let the ice cubes fall. Yeah,
I can't. I've got to have ice.
Yeah, I mean I have to for the most part, but there will be times when I'm just like, room temperature's fine. Yeah. Like I said, my burps are epic though. Just
yeah.
I mean, rattle the windows loud. Great.
I mean, it's the same thing with beer.
Yeah.
Like my beer has to be cold, and I prefer it from a can, but a glass bottle is a different story.
Yeah,
I can handle a glass bottle.
It's been so long since I've had anything out of a glass bottle. So long.
And I think they hold their temperature a fair bit better.
Oh, I would assume so. Yeah. Yeah, I would think.
Here. I absolutely love when some beer companies will make a bottle shaped can, and that's the best.
Oh, that would be. That's
fucking awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an aluminum fucking bottle. It's great.
Huh. I'd be down with that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wish that it was done more often, but people don't recycle. I feel like things like that are on their way out. But
yeah, motherfuckers.
I know. All right, let's hear your last one or last 2, whatever they are.
I actually got 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this one is a band related one.
All right.
This is one that Autumn thinks. I mean, like I said, it's damn near grounds for divorce at times when I say this. That I feel that Pearl Jam is a severely overrated group.
Overrated.
I do not understand the love affair for Pearl Jam. Do I have a couple of their songs on my phone? I do. Do I understand the people that follow them blindly and go if they're within like a 500-mile radius, they will go to their concerts? I don't get it. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I could see. I mean, I don't think I'm like in the super minority on this, but because Autumn loves Pearl Jam, and I don't see it.
I'm with you. I don't really have an opinion on that.
Yeah.
I don't care for Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
That's where I stand.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to put that on there because this was, like I said, I wanted their help, so I wanted to, give them their props for, for what they think what I say is ridiculous. So, so there's that one. This was the other one that Izzy said was a terrible opinion, that I think the most awful, terrible human beings in the world right now on TikTok are AJ and Big Justice. I cannot stand, because they were on some wrestling show this weekend and Izzy was going nuts. She's like, AJ and Big Justice are going to be on AEW tonight. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, I hope whatever the oldest one, whatever the father's big AJ or whatever it is, Big Justice.
No, AJ.
Hey, okay, well, yeah, I hope the father breaks his leg, and I said, I hope the other kid gets a fucking broken nose. Like, I hope they just get destroyed. They're just, cannot believe that. Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother. We're gonna give you 5 big booms. And it's like, fuck you. You know,
Your
just
brother died. Let's give him 5 booms.
and in the way, boom, boom, boom. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your whole family.
Nothing pisses me off more than when a TikToker gets the attention that they have been craving or unintentionally go viral. And they're like, well, I either don't stay viral or I keep doing this thing forever until it becomes cringe.
Yep.
And that's what happened to those guys.
Yep. But people still love them. And I just saw that they're all Yankees fans. So now I'm questioning my Yankee fanhood. Because I literally just saw, I think it was a couple days ago, they're all in Yankee gear and they're doing that stupid fucking, they got their arms flexed and then they're just kicking right and left. Fuck that whole family. I'm sure they're nice people. I don't know. But I can't stand it. Cannot stand it. And that stupid Rizzler, he can fuck off too. I don't care what his story is. Grabbing his face, making all this money just by stroking his fat face with no fucking facial hair. Up yours. All right, I actually got 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess I got 9 apparently. But this is back to music one. I should have done this with Pearl Jam. That I believe Van Hagar is better than Van Halen.
I've never heard of Van Hagar.
Van Halen is Van Halen with Sammy Hagar. I call him Van Hagar.
Okay.
Yeah. The Sammy Hagar Van Halen is much better than the David Lee Roth Van Halen. That's my opinion. This is probably a little bit, I guess. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, because Van Halen really got popular like mid 80s with Jump, and all those songs.
I love that song.
Yeah. That's a good song. But then it was one of those when I was doing, putting music on my phone, I have so many more songs with Sammy Hagar in it than I do with David Lee Roth.
I wouldn't even begin to know. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It is a thing because David Lee Roth was pretty much the whole 80s. Well, mid 80s. And I think it was like 80, 87, 88. Then Sammy Hagar got in there. And then he was only there for a couple years and they kicked him out. And then some other dude came on and it pretty much faded away. So that one mainly for people like, hopefully maybe for the listeners more my age, so I figured it wouldn't get much of a reaction from you, and that's okay because you didn't grow up with David Lee Roth.
Right. Yeah. I honestly never even knew that was something that happened. So
yeah. So my last one, it's a TV show related one. And I think it was mainly because I was watching the last season of this particular show and how much I hated it. That when you talk about globally from beginning to end, I say Parks and Rec is better than The Office. In totality, I prefer, if I did top 5 sitcoms, the more I think about it, I would have Parks and Rec ahead of The Office if I did a ranking.
I can agree with that, actually.
Okay. Yep.
Because in terms of totality, sure.
Yeah. Now, Parks and Rec last season was not good either because Ron and Leslie were fighting for half of the season. They hated each other. It was just it felt like it was like Chris Pratt. Oh my God, Andy Dwyer. His character was kind of stupid towards the end. So both series last seasons were bad. But I could tolerate Parks and Rec last season more than The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's me. And
cool.
That's me in a nutshell. Opinions wise.
All right, let's let's fly through some of these other ones.
Yeah, we're really been on here for a long time, haven't we?
We have been, yeah.
Let's see.
Number one on this list, I do swear by it. Wear socks to bed.
That's awful. You do not wear socks to bed. Socks for a nap? Yes. I could do.
I'll go to bed fully fucking clothed.
Yeah, I do that too. I mean,
when I come home from work, I lay in bed with pretty much all my clothes on.
Yeah, and see, I purposely wear like lounge pants to work because I know when I come home, the only thing I'm taking off is my socks. And after that, I'm going just straight to bed with what I'm wearing.
What
majority of the time?
Why do you just take? Why just go to bed with your socks on? What I don't
know. No, because it hurts my feet.
That's weird.
after a couple hours, it starts pulling on my toe hair and my heel hair, or not my heel hair. What's the top of your foot? How it's got I got that little trail of hair. It starts like tugging on that, and knuckle hair. Yeah. Socks to bed is it's just retarded. I'm sorry. I know that's a word you're not allowed to use. No.
I like it.
For a nap. Yeah, canceled. There you go. You're canceled. Yeah, for a nap, I'm all for it. But no, to sleep. Oh, and then the way the elastic starts rubbing on my ankles, and no.
What are you doing? Why are you moving so much?
No, I'm not even have to move. It's just the way the elastic just hovers the ankles, and then it starts to hurt. I need free feet when I sleep.
I've done it. I can handle it without, but I like it with.
No. No.
All right. Next one. Peanut butter in the fridge?
No.
Absolutely not.
How in the hell are you supposed to do that?
Get the fuck out of here with that. That's
what
insane.
The hell is even that?
Yeah, really.
You wouldn't be able to spread it for shit.
If you do this, you're insane.
Yeah. Shot in the face.
Like, I
don't
awful. Get it.
No, there's no way you can do that. No, they get shot down.
No, Amanda, why?
I want
to know why.
Like, I have no idea. He just always does. It drives us all crazy.
I mean, like, to spread it, you'd tear the shit out of your bread.
You would have to let it melt or just eat it off the spoon.
Yeah. Oh, cold peanut butter just is. Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, I've been known to scoop out peanut butter with like a plastic spoon and then put that in the freezer and then eat it later. It's delicious.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. That's
it's good.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with that.
But yeah, I can't.
No.
Can't even imagine what the mindset is behind that.
No. I don't even want to think about it anymore.
Does he, Amanda, do you know if he does he prepare ahead of time? If he's like, I'm going to use this peanut butter later, I got to let it thaw, or does he just raw dog it right out of the fridge?
He's gone.
Maybe she has to do her thing.
Yeah, she has to type, I think. Yeah.
Just takes it out of the fridge. Wow.
Yeah. Ugh. All right.
Oh, okay.
We got to move on from this because that's just weird beyond belief. Let's see. Next one. Laundry is the worst chore. I somewhat disagree with that. I don't mind doing the laundry. It's just when it comes to folding, sometimes I get sick of folding.
Well, now what kind of people are you guys? Okay, so my wife and I and the kids, everybody's laundry is completely separate and on its own agenda.
Well, yes and no. Mine and Autumn's are. We have a tote over here that's got 4 different. We got a rack that's got 4 different things. We got a bucket for towels and underwear and socks. Then we got one of regular clothes. We got one of denim. Then we got one of her work clothes that is like that's like the holy grail of clean. You get clothes. You got to specially clean them all. Separately. And then Izzy's got her own stuff.
Okay. Well,
So it's usually now like, okay, literally when we're done here, I'm going to start laundry and I'm going to do towels, socks, and underwear first. And I'll do that. Then I'll do, then after that, I'll do mine and Autumn's just our regular clothes.
I can't be bothered with. You know what I mean? Like Tammy she does her laundry on Sundays. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And I just kind of do mine whenever my basket's full. And then Wesley has his own hamper in the bathroom, like under the sink, because it smells like shit and piss all the time. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
like my girls share a laundry basket because they're only here every other weekend. And then Lily has her own thing too.
Oh,
so
okay.
like everybody's separate and everybody does their own laundry kind of like.
Yeah.
There's no separating of laundry. I like it because then I usually just leave my shit in the basket. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'll clean it and leave it at that. But people who mix their laundry and then say like, "Oh, this all sucks," like I can't do it.
Yeah. This is how I've always grown up
sucks.
with this stuff. Is everything's always kind of been somewhat separated in a way. Man, it doesn't bother me. I feel bad because I usually always forget about Izzy. Because then she'll be like, "Oh, I'm out of sweatpants to wear to school," and I'm like, "Oh, fuck, okay." Then I have to, at midnight, I'm doing her laundry for her.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's no big deal. I don't mind laundry at all.
There are worse things.
There are. I think I'd rather do laundry than dishes. But I still don't mind dishes though either.
I hate dishes.
Yeah.
The third one on here, or the fourth one on here, is you don't need to make your bed every day. I never do. Ever.
No, I don't either. Yeah, Autumn likes to, and it's weird. She will literally wake up, like the nights that we work, she will wake up and make the bed knowing damn well that within a half hour, I'm going to be in there just tearing it all up again.
Some people can't handle not doing it.
Yeah, but now, like right now, I'm looking in there, and she didn't make the bed. So yeah, it's a weird thing that she does. It's like it comes in spurts with her. So
yeah. My mom she's extremely adamant about making the bed, and always was, and we're not. I just
no,
I don't see the problem.
Nope, me neither. Because it's just, especially with us night shifters. Because I mean, hell, I might end up going in there here soon and taking a nap. I don't know. You never know. We're napper. This is a family of nappers. We love to nap. And sometimes we just go right back in the bedroom and take a quick snooze. So why make the bed?
Right.
So, yeah. All right. Next one. All superhero movies have the same plot. I mean, maybe. I've never really thought of this.
Kinda not. Just
yeah. So I wouldn't. Yeah, it's definitely not something divisive. I'd have to really think about that.
This I would have said probably yes to this had I not learned about the 32 dramatic situations, which we either covered or didn't cover. I can't remember, but
we did. I feel like we didn't do all of them though.
No, but like after I learned about that, I'm like, well, yeah, you can only have
so many.
You can only have so many plot points before you're redoing it. It's the same thing with a different context, but when I was in a heavy metal band, we would constantly be like, "Oh, listen to this," and we'd write this song, and then be like, "Oh, this is fucking it already exists."
Yeah.
We'd get in the car and go listen to our playlist and be like, "Fuck! Look, I just rewrote this song. God damn it!" Like, happened to us all the time.
That would suck.
Yeah, and just
it was deflating too.
It's extremely deflating.
Yeah, that's more that I would think. You'd be like, you think you came up with something original, and it's like, nope, already done. What's that? South Park, where Simpsons did it.
I love that.
That little kid Simpsons did it.
That's so funny. Yeah,
that is funny.
That's a good one.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God,
sorry.
yes. Toilet paper should roll over and not under. Absolutely. Definitely over.
Yeah, I don't have an. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
over
I can't
for sure.
stand when I see it under. Cannot stand seeing that. Oh, it drives me batty. If I'm at the right house and I know the people, I will flip it back to the correct side. Like I
Hell
know as
yeah,
I was at my sister's one time and it was under and I'm looking and I'm like, nope. Flipped it back over.
that's
Yep.
funny.
Let's see. So next
Next
one.
one, Apple Music is better than Spotify. I'm sure you and I will see differences on this. I prefer Spotify.
Yeah, and I can only say I prefer that Apple Music is better because I don't do Spotify. I just always assume Spotify. I don't know. I don't know what I thought it was. I've just always been an Apple Music person. So I just say it's better because that's the only one I've ever done.
I've tried it many times and I just can't do it.
Yeah.
But I've had Spotify since it came out.
Yeah. And see, I've never had Spotify till we started doing this show. Then I got it. And I'm hardly ever on there.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Hot dog is a sandwich. Fuck you. It is not a sandwich. A hot dog is a hot dog.
I don't know. I think it's a sandwich.
It's not a sandwich.
Is a burger a sandwich?
No, a burger's a burger. No.
I don't know, man.
No, a burger's a burger. A hot dog's a hot dog. And a sandwich is a sandwich. They're all
why
different things.
does it? Here's my thing. Does
No.
it need to be defined?
To me, no.
Right.
But don't you sit there and tell me that a hot dog is a sandwich. A hot dog can be whatever the fuck it wants to be, but don't tell me what you think it is. Not you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you.
I
I'm
know.
saying you as in you people. What do you mean, you people?
Now, like, is a sub a sandwich?
No, a sub's a sub. When I think of what a sandwich is, it's like a ham and cheese sandwich, a turkey and cheese sandwich.
Sliced
Like
bread with
on
meat
sliced
between
bread. Yeah. Yeah.
So
But even if you would, times when you don't have hot dog or hamburger buns and you put a hamburger on sandwich meat or not sandwich meat, on sandwich bread, on like white bread. I mean, I'm not going to get all in technical there or anything, but I mean, you could say, well, then technically that's a sandwich. Well, no, but I mean, come on. I don't know. Fuck you.
So my only argument to this is when I worked at Subway, my official title was sandwich artist.
Well, then Subway's wrong.
I mean, that's what I was told that I was. That's what I was told to tell people that I was. And a hot dog bun is just a mini sub sandwich bun. But giant, if I put a gigantic hot dog on a sub roll, I wouldn't call that a sandwich either. So I don't think a hot dog needs to be defined. I'm going to go ahead and just leave that one as is.
Yeah. I just don't like the argument because I don't know. If nobody ever brings it up, then I don't care. I'm not going to make a point to say anything about it, but then until you say something, until somebody says something, then I'll get pissed. But other than that, I don't really even think about it.
I mean, this brings me back to our very first episode where we talked about cereal being soup.
Yeah.
Cereal is gazpacho. I don't care. Fuck you all. That's what it is. All right. Next one here. Pancakes and waffles are the same thing. Who wrote this list? I come to my office immediately. Oof. That is fucking wrong as hell.
That is very wrong. Yeah. And they're not even close. But there are people, there are people that will say this, that they're the same, but I don't. Those people deserve to be in a fucking mental institution.
Those people have never had pancakes and waffles. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand. If your pancakes taste anything like waffles, they're not fucking pancakes, okay?
Right.
That's the problem here.
Yeah. Because I can see what people will say. They're like, well, you get the box of Hungry Jack and it says pancake and waffle mix. It's like, okay, but just because it says it's the same thing doesn't mean it's the same thing.
Correct. There's usually different directions on the side that would require you to change up what you're doing to make the waffles.
Yeah.
And usually like the addition of oil because the waffles are crunchier on the outside. They have a crunchier exterior.
Yeah.
Eat shit.
Yeah. Fuck off, bastards. Yeah, this next one, this is all you because I think crunchy taco. It's a country. Crunchy tacos are better than soft tacos. No clue. I don't.
That's a tough one. I prefer crunchy tacos, but I will still eat soft tacos. Now, the problem I have with crunchy tacos, which again, Mitch doesn't like tacos, so he'll never know this, but the problem I have with crunchy tacos is that the seasoned meat that you put in there will often bottom out the taco. Like it gets soggy.
Okay.
And the taco breaks. Now, as far as taste, yeah, infinitely better. But as far as less mess and more stability, you're gonna want to go with soft.
Okay.
I don't really know how to take this. If I had to make a choice, I'm usually gonna pick crunchy, but
okay,
that's where I'm at with that.
Good. I take your word for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll read the next one.
Yeah.
The next one says the best things in life are not free. This is very, very like widespread, I think.
Yeah, this is one that we could probably talk about for like a half hour at least. And I don't really feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and no. You know what I mean? It just depends on what you value, I guess, as a human being.
Yeah. Most of me would say I disagree with that. With most,
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some things. Yeah.
You can pretty much trace I do this exercise with my kids a lot to help them understand things because they always ask like they're asking the right questions, but I often break things down to a way that makes me believe that most things just aren't free unless you're growing food yourself and making something from complete scratch.
Yeah.
Money's involved in some capacity, no matter what.
Yeah. Really, the only things that aren't free is love, compassion, feelings and that kind of shit. So, is the best thing in life the love of family members? Most of the time money has nothing to do with that. Unless you're really rich, then of course that probably money is involved. So it could get real deep, and I'm not a deep guy. I'm about as superficial as we get for the most part.
The next one is extremely relevant to the both of us.
Yes, it is better to shower in the morning than at night. But see, being a night shifter, I do both.
Yeah, I don't have a preference. I will shower any fucking time.
Yeah, because for us, sometimes the evening or late afternoon is technically our morning. But then on our days off, our morning is our morning. So I guess it really is it boils down to like before work, after work. And I've done, I could go either way on this. I don't think it's better to do either way. I know sometimes getting a shower right before bed sometimes is just the most awesome feeling in the world. But then sometimes just going to bed just a dirty sack of shit's all right too.
I don't really have a preference here. I mean, if I need to shower, I'll shower. Like, it doesn't really matter when it is.
But I do know people that would find this as a divisive opinion, but I don't. I'm both. I'm bi when it comes to this.
You're bishoweral.
I'm bishoweral.
All right. Funny, this next one, we literally talked about this. I don't know if it was at the beginning before the show started or not, but the opinion here is that the book is always better, and that is usually the case.
Yep.
From what I understood.
Yep. I can't think of any off the top of my head that where I would say, and it's a lot of it is because I've more than likely have never read the book anyway. So that's would be the thing with me, because my buddy Joe will have read a lot of the stuff. He has read the book of the movies, and so I'll know, from him whether that's true or not. But me personally, yeah, I never read the books.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the very first conversations you and I ever had was you telling me you read Ready Player One, and that to me is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, like that, you don't meet people like that very often. And that's, and again, I'm not going to rant about it. I won't, but
No,
that book is, infinitely better. And that's
Yep.
all I'll say. Now,
Yep.
today I started watching Mickey 17, and that book, I read the book, and the movie so far is better than the book, which is very unusual. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yep.
I guess it happens on occasion.
It does. Let's see. Vanilla ice cream is boring. No, like sometimes I like a good old fashioned, just a plain Jane old vanilla. I wouldn't consider it boring. I
No,
don't consider
sometimes it
any
just
ice cream
hits.
boring. Yeah. It slaps, as the kids say.
That slaps. Yeah, I like that. That's good. So,
Yep.
unequivocally a bussin'.
It is bussin'. You're definitely not sus if you like it.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Yes, I am hip, man.
People who write with emojis and gifs or gifs, however you say it, are annoying.
No,
I like it.
3/4 of my texts are gifs.
Yeah,
I'm not an emoji guy though. I'm not even an LOL guy. I know we've talked about this on here before. I don't even like writing LOL. I'll usually do ha ha or ha,
Yeah.
I
You
don't do
definitely
LOL.
you don't convey emotion very well in the in text, but that's okay.
Yeah, I'm very emotionless. That's why I think gifts are the best thing to come along in I don't know how long. Cuz I can pretty much you can get my I feel like for the most part you can get my point by the GIF.
Opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So I disagree with this one. I do not find people. I like it. Me and Autumn were in a good old GIF war the other night. It was like 15 GIFs in a row. we do this about once every couple years. Pretty fun. All right.
Where are we at here?
Stephen King books are overrated. Well, that's a good. See, I haven't read any of his books, so I don't know. But I have heard people say this, that they find Stephen King and his stuff greatly overrated. But I can't answer that.
I mean, I don't like. I'm not fond of the term overrated, just generally speaking.
Really?
I just think it's. I don't know.
Overrated?
Yeah, it's overrated. Like it's just.
I'm a very overrated, underrated kind of guy. I don't
I
know
like
why.
it when you use it, it's fucking hilarious because it's usually not something that's overrated. You use it ironically, and it's fucking awesome. You're like saying standing anywhere is overrated. That's amazing. Like,
well, it is.
Yeah,
it very much is overrated.
It's funny. That's the thing. If you're like, oh, that's overrated, like you usually have it for an opinion that's just not even divisive. Like, and that's why it's great. But to say something like Stephen King, who's like a best-selling author, and to say his books are overrated is just a cocky fucking opinion. Like,
so basically, me saying Pearl Jam is overrated was a cocky opinion.
No, not necessarily, because people don't talk. I don't really like Pearl Jam. Like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
that was a weird one for me. For you to say that, I was like, wow, Pearl Jam? What the fuck? Like, they're not relevant in my life. Nobody around me talks about Pearl Jam. I've never even heard you speak about Pearl Jam. So that coming out of nowhere seemed underrated. Like, I don't know, but to say that is just weird. Saying that is overrated is overrated.
Yeah, there we go. Well, there we go. Yeah,
next
so
one here, go ahead.
What? Oh, I was just gonna say the next one because I felt like I just can't answer Stephen King books. Yeah,
go for it.
Fountain. Oh, we already talked about this. Fountain drinks taste better than bottled drinks. That I would agree with.
At? I don't have that.
Right below Stephen King books are overrated.
Not on mine.
Oh, I have there's a bunch more.
I mean, I have a bunch more, but
yeah, it was right below Stephen King books.
What's the next one?
Ketchup belongs on mac and cheese.
I have that one, but for some reason I don't have the.
You don't have the fountain drinks. Okay.
Oh, Amanda removed it.
Oh, yeah, I still have it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Well, at least we just glossed over that one anyway. But yes, ketchup does belong on mac and cheese. Not all the time, but at least with me, like 90% of the time. I don't do it in front of other people. I don't want to gross people out.
I've never tried it, and I never will, I don't think.
I always suggest people to try it. You know, just at least just put a couple noodles off to the side and just put a little squirt on on it. That way, you're not wasting a whole bowl. I once got an old coworker and his entire family hooked on it. So, but I understand. I understand if nobody wants to try it. I love it though.
I don't think I could do it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's see. The next one here, brownies from the edge of the pan are better than the center.
I disagree. I actually prefer the center.
Same.
Yeah. Now, corners of cake, of course, but they're not on a pan. It's corners of cake because they got all the icing. Just ask Brisker.
Oh, you and your fucking icing.
Yeah, yeah. Daddy loves his icing.
I'll take a piece of cake without icing.
Ugh. Of course you do, old-fashioned bitch. Let's see. Pepsi is better than Coke.
No.
Yeah, no, I sometimes it depends on the day. Sometimes I do prefer Pepsi over Coke, but sometimes I can't really. I'm kind of both ways on this. So
Pepsi tastes like Coke with teeth.
What? Jesus Christ. I like Pepsi. I have no problem with Pepsi. But just sometimes I prefer Coke.
No, Pepsi.
Sometimes I prefer Pepsi. No. Even though, like I've said on this many times, because of COVID, I can't drink Pepsi out of a 20-ounce bottle because it tastes like ladybugs. Let's see.
That's fucking weird.
I never understand that. I can't understand it either. It's just every time I drink it, I'm like, this tastes like the smell of ladybugs. Let's see. Karaoke sucks for everyone but the singer. I would agree to that.
Well, that's because you don't do karaoke.
Oh, exactly.
Have you ever?
Yes, I did. I once got in. It was with a group of like 4 other women, and we sang "Stop in the Name of Love" by the Supremes.
God, I wish I had that footage.
Yeah, it was bad.
I've seen Uma do karaoke.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he sing? He
sang "I Miss You" by Blink-182.
Wow.
It was fucking awesome.
That would be awesome.
Oh, I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
That's amazing. No, I've only ever been to like 2 karaoke's in my life. Yeah. So yeah, I would, and both times it sucked.
I sang "Ooga Chaka, Ooga Ooga."
Oh, Hooked on a Feeling.
Sure did.
Oh, there we go. I can't remember who sang. I know there's a couple different remakes of it, but I can't remember who the original.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can see the guy singing it too. Oh well,
the original, the one without the Ooga Chakas.
Oh no! I'm sorry. It would have been the Ooga Chaka one. Yeah, that one. So it's not the original. It's the first remake, I believe.
Yeah, I love the original one. The one without the Ooga Chakas is fucking awesome.
I bet it is. I know you had me listen to it one time, and It was better than I thought.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
This last one here is fucking insanity. I don't know who ever would feel this way, but using a toilet in a stall is better than a single person restroom.
Oh no, get the hell out of here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, who in the hell would ever say they'd want to they'd rather be in a stall than a one person? No. Those persons should be shot in the face.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Wow. Well, that was a pretty good list. I like that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Pretty divisive, I would say.
Divisive opinions. That was a good pick.
Yeah, I do want to. And well, in the crossover episode, I felt like I said that way too many times about people need to be shot in the face. I think I said it like 2 different times. So, yeah, for some reason, these last 4 days, I'm in a face shooting kind of mood. Apparently.
And that's okay, I guess. Sometimes, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I would say it. I don't even own a goddamn gun, so why would I? I don't know.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
So yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't really have anything else. I don't really have any closing statements, but I mean,
no, I'm out. We
got a
pretty well
good
tapped.
2 hours to go. So
yeah,
y'all made it to the end. That's awesome. You know where to find us, and definitely pass us along. If you're new here, welcome. If not, thanks for sticking around.
Word.
Word up. And we're going to go ahead and just end her there. See you next time.
This is the end of the show. You've made it. Who would have known? We thank you deeply for listening along. Tune in next week for another one. As always, it's been a special good time. We'll be back again. We're ineffably sublime. Every Tuesday, 6 a.m.